You, my friend, are a freedom-seeking entrepreneur. Life is going to throw all sorts of stuff at you. But when you have the right tools, the right mindset, and you know exactly where you're going, you can be unstoppable, you can be undeniable, and you can make it happen. This video is going to be so valuable. Let's go. I no longer say I'm busy. I say I'm getting things done, and you are getting things done. So I'll be short and sweet. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the bell notification. I love you forever. Thank you for your time. On with the video. Every thought we think, every emotion we feel, every action we take carries a vibration and frequency. If you are saying positive words, you have positive thoughts, you're doing positive actions, you're going to be living in a high frequency reality. And if you're thinking negative thoughts all the time, you're doing negative actions, and you're feeling those negative emotions, you're going to be living in a low frequency reality. I've lived on both sides, and I can tell you it's so much easier to live in a high vibration. So these thoughts, these feelings, and these actions that we do send out ripples out into the quantum field. And this shapes our internal reality and our external reality, how we feel about ourselves, our life, the world, and what we can achieve. So think of it like a pond, and you throw a pebble out into the pond and it ripples out. This is happening every day, every second, with either positive thoughts or negative thoughts. Christians and other religions talk about heaven and hell like it's the place you go to when you die. Buddhists believe that heaven and hell is right here, right now. So you can be in a really low vibration, a hell state, or you can be in a high vibration, heaven. And every day when you wake up, you can choose to tune back into guilt, shame, apathy, fear, anger, desire, pride, courage, acceptance, reason, peace, joy, love. And we all do this all the time, no matter what comes at us, but we have the choice to tune in to what we desire. The problem is, most of us are unaware that it really is this simple. So when you get the bad news, you get the unwanted stuff you have to just work through, you still have a choice to tune in to that vibration that you desire. And when you do, like attracts like, you get more of what you tune into, good or bad, wanted, unwanted. So you hear loads of gurus, coaches, guides, people like me talking about high vibration. Gotta raise your vibration, man. When in truth, the low vibrations actually hold the key to being in the high vibrations. Jealousy, doubt, fear, anger is part of the human experience. Our mission is to understand it, be aware of it when we feel it, and transcend it. We want to understand the origin of where this fear, this trauma came from, and we want to process it and return back to those high vibes. It's generally always rooted in the past, so we have to go back to our past to create our new future. And to live a more enjoyable existence while you're building your business and you're helping change the lives of others, we want to process this feeling of fear and come back to love. We want to process this feeling of doubt and worry and return to trust. And when we notice the self-talk, I can't, I just, we want to change this to, in the past, I didn't think I could, but now I'm open to it. We've talked about your emotional states, but now you got to practice it. But it's simple. Notice your emotions on a daily basis. Figure out where they came from. Oh, it's because so-and-so triggered me. Oh, yeah. Because of them, I feel this, and now I'm going to wallow in this sadness. No. Choose to feel the emotions that lift you. Once you process where it came from and that you were pointing the finger at them, but then you got to point the finger back at yourself and process why you created this reality. Once you've processed all this and allowed yourself to come back to a state of acceptance, then choose the emotions that you want to feel. Observe the emotions, feel the emotions, and then choose the new ones. Repeat, repeat, repeat. So what are you doing in your life to stay in these high vibes? Obviously, shit's going to hit the fan sometimes. Unwanted things come into our reality that we've got to process. That's just life. But what are you doing on a daily basis to stay in these high states of being? To not get dragged down to the spiral of doom and stay in those low levels when you're meant to be building your business. You're meant to be being of service to others. You can't pour from an empty cup. So you got to fill that cup. You got to fill your vibrational field with love, with joy, with peace. You've got to show up and be happy because you got one life, my friend. And it's right now. This is no dress rehearsal. You do not want to get to the end of your life if you're lucky enough to sit on a deathbed and think about all the things that you should have done. We're here. This is it. Let's go. So let's now align our thoughts, our emotions, and our actions with the energy and the vibration of love, peace, abundance, and anything else that you desire. So when I learned all this, I took inventory on myself. I looked at how I was living, how I was thinking, how I was feeling, the actions I was doing, my habits, my bad habits, how I looked at the world, how I felt about the world, what I could do to change myself and my world. And I basically reinvented myself. So daily, I'll walk in nature. I'll listen to podcasts that will make me laugh or make me think and grow. I'll work out at least every other day because it gets me moving, it gets the blood flowing. I stopped contributing to the dairy industry and the meat industry. For me personally, going to sleep knowing that I'm not contributing to lots of death just feels good. Hey, you do you, I'll do me. Contribution, what are you doing to contribute to the world? I make my little free videos, and sometimes I'll give my programs and my guidance to people that just have no money because it helps them and it also helps me. I cut out all of the negative people, all the people gossiping or just lowering my vibration with small talk and just stuff that was like, ugh. Cut them out, phase them out, don't feel bad about it, be nice about it, but don't feel bad about it. Surround yourself with positive, inspiring people that uplift you, that cheerlead you, that raise your vibration, inspire you. One life. I don't watch any horror. I notice myself now and again watching like the scary ghost stuff, and then I remember that this stuff just keeps me low vibes. I don't watch any mainstream media at all, haven't done for years, and I'm very well informed. You get the information you need. But it's funny how the news just pumps out lots of horrendous stories on repeat with no positivity. I don't blindly go along with government agendas. I think about my being and my body before signing up to the next thing. Devote your life to living your bliss, finding your purpose, your calling, your desires, things that are going to help you go to sleep with a smile on your face and wake up excited. I stay tuned to my big picture every single day. It lights me up, my big why. I tune in to that mission, and I consistently create my own reality and my story because of my thoughts, my feelings, and my actions that I put out in the world. So 5 things that I rely on every single day to keep me tuned in at these wonderful tips. 1, it was what it was. It is what it is. It will be what it will be. I say this all the time. Remove yourself from the emotion, the troubles, the worries, everything that comes at you all the time. And if you can remember this quote, it was what it was when you're thinking about the past. It is what it is when you're going through something in the present. And it will be what it will be when you catch yourself caught in the future worries and the anxieties. And if you write that down and you practice that, practice removing the feeling, let me know down below. That one's a total game changer. Second thing is practice turning your anger and your frustration about yourself or others or situations into love, compassion, forgiveness. Hippie! Maybe so, but when I started doing this, just the relief and the peace that you get from returning to love, returning to forgiveness, returning to compassion, knowing that everybody in life is going through something and they are only the way that they are because of deep suffering. Hurt people. So if anybody pisses you off, annoys you, or just seems to just be too much, it's because they're probably going through something. And if you can come back to compassion and forgiveness and love, that vibrational field that you'll have will change that story. And if you're getting angry and frustrated internally, return to love, compassion, forgiveness for yourself, for momentarily forgetting that you are love, you are light, and you're most likely stuck on a story of the past or a worry of the future. The next thing is to breathe presence into your being, into your day. Breathe in. Breathe out. Do that as often as you possibly can. But that alone will change your vibrational state and your internal and external world. Next, we dive into love and gratitude in as many moments as possible. When we have a drink of our tea or coffee, love the mug, love the tea, love the coffee. Love your body, love the world, love your breath, love your eyes, love everything you can possibly love. Be grateful, appreciate everything that you can possibly think of. Appreciate your business, appreciate your clients, appreciate what you have to give. This is one of the greatest things you could ever do for yourself. And lastly, trust in yourself. Trust in the way that the universe is unfolding your reality. Not everything's going to go your way. Not everything that comes into your reality is what you want. But if you implement these skills, these tools into your life, and always return to love, peace, and joy, and happiness, and keep going strong, keep being consistent, keep focusing on your mission, your business, your journey, who you're serving, the intention of growing it, building it, reaching more people, returning to peace even more, life is going to look a whole lot different. And if you're ready to invest into that future story, you're ready to apply all this and put it into something practical that's going to help you rocket ship into your new reality, then check out my 6 Weeks to Freedom program. It's in the information below. DM me the word freedom. We'll start your journey. This is only for those freedom-seeking entrepreneurs who are ready to skyrocket, live the life of their dreams, and feel in control of themselves and their life in this ever-changing, ever-flowing, miraculous world that we live in. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit that bell notification. I'll see you on the next one.